Welcome back, Q-Time. This weekend, we're going to run a little bit of everything. We're going to do the three major food groups today. Meat, meat, and meat. I got 3 briskets ranging from 16.5 pounds to 10 pounds. I have a small ham. Somebody seen my ham video and wanted a ham with that apple jelly glaze on it, so we'll go ahead and knock that out. And we're going to do 5 pounds of chicken breast. These are, I get my meat from Costco. Costco does pretty good on the meat and prices. Get a Kirkland chicken breast, all natural. The chicken breast, I'll do some of them I'll do the regular dry rub that I use for beef. And the other one I'll do a honey hickory. It's a real sweet flavor on that. So let's talk about this a little bit. 3 different meats, 3 different cooking times. So what I'm going to do, and hams are already cooked, all we got to do is heat that up. Chicken, I want to smoke for 3 hours. Briskets are, for a 10 pounder, it'd be about 8 hours. For 16 pounder, going to be closer to 12. So what I'm going to do is this. When I get the briskets to the stall temperature, I want to pull them off and wrap them. And at that point, we're probably 4 hours away. So I'll go ahead and put the chicken breast on and let them start smoking real nice and low. And I'll put the ham on and get that ham warmed up. And when it's within an hour of being at good temperature, I'll go ahead and make that glaze up and we'll bake it in. Just like we did on the video before when we did the ham and ribs. Was it hams and ribs? I believe so. Been a couple videos ago. I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy George Anthony Smith, Gas Marketing. Look up Gas Marketing for all your decals. This is a good sticker. I got a bunch of these. If you need signs made up, George can do signs. He does a wooden sign and a lot of laser printing. George is a real good friend of mine, Marine Corps buddy. Shout out to George Anthony Smith. Please check him out. He has a YouTube channel, Gas Marketings. That's who that is. I'm going to give this sticker to somebody who's getting a ham. He'll be showing this off at work on Monday morning. Also, remember, you get friends signed up, you get 10 friends, you get a sticker. That's about it. I'm going to get prepped up and get all this trimmed. I won't show you each step of the briskets. You can go back and look at the other videos for that. But we trim off the fat that can't be rendered down, this real thick stuff right here on this cat. That will be coming off and here. And then we'll put the rub on it. We'll let it sit overnight. And about midnight, 1 o'clock, I'll get up and we'll put them on there and we'll get them smoking. Stay tuned, Q-Time. Get your stickers. Get your stickers. All right, Q-Time. Morning. It's 12:01. And the smoking lamp, it's lit. All right, we're going to go ahead and put the 3 briskets on now. The smoker's warming up. It's at 100 right now. So put these on, let them go all night, and get them off in the probably about 5 o'clock in the morning. They'll hit stall temp, and we'll pull them off then. Temperature's still going up with the hood up. That's how these smokers roll. If we're good at blowing that smoke. Got the apple juice sitting in there. Put that in before I went to bed so I wouldn't forget it. Okay, I don't know if I remember, I put the fat side up. So that way when this fat starts breaking down, it goes down into my meat. We won't even put a probe in that big one until later. It's going to take some time. Alright, get the probes out here. Run the probes in. Meat is at 42 degrees. Smoker's climbing to 108. Go back to bed for a while. We'll see you later, smoking time. Smoking time. See you later, Q time. All right, YouTube. Good learning thing. A lot of Facebook pages and different YouTube channels when people ask how long does it take to cook 10-pound brisket, and they'll say 2 hours per pound or an hour, half an hour per pound. All those are thrown out the window. I have done 4 16-pound briskets, and it's taken a total of 9 hours to complete it. These briskets, I got 2 10-pounders, and I have 1 16-pounder. They have been on for 7.5 hours. My first brisket is just now at the stall temperature of 159. 7.5 hours. There's no rhyme or reason why it takes that much longer. It's only that it depends on the meat. So you keep doing what you do and always allow for a couple extra hours. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them off and wrap them. They're getting really good color on them already. They're solid up right now, so we'll go ahead and wrap them, put them back on, bring them back up to temperature good, and in a couple more hours I'll put the ham and the chickens on, and we'll try to get everything timed out together. The hardest thing about cooking meats together and trying to time them out for events, plan early. Plan early, and if they get done early, keep them warm. But you don't want to rush the process and go faster, because then you risk making this into shoe leather. I don't want to eat shoe leather. There's not enough barbecue sauce to make them good. So we'll catch you. All right, Q time. We are at 10.5 hours. Briskets are about done. The smaller ones are a couple degrees away. The big one, the 16-pounder, is a couple hours left. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these chicken and ham on. Let them smoke and warm up. Oh, nice wind today. All right, looks like we've got about 3 more hours. We'll be done. I'll be pulling these briskets off shortly. So here we go. All right, Q time. chickens are done. Pull these chickens off. Still waiting on that brisket to get done. That's pretty tender. That's pretty close to being done now. Alright, so we made up our apple jelly glaze again, where it's about a half cup of apple jelly, quarter cup of maple syrup, some ground mustard, cinnamon, and just stirred that all up, made it liquefied. Pour it on here long enough. We're just going to bake this in. Looking good. Alright, let's just finish that brisket out and we'll be done.